Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is your love forecast for the year 2017. And before we jump to your sign, let me explain a few things. You can see your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, but you can also do another thing. Oh, by the way, I'm going to write about this. It's going to be like a longer forecast, which you can purchase. Then I'll leave all the links when I'm done through Smashwords, Kobo, Barnes and Noble, iTunes, Amazon. All sorts of places you can purchase these readings, a bit longer readings. And I'm gonna do this slowly. So I'm sorry. If you immediately do not see your sign, it's because I'm going to do this, bit by bit, and I'm not going to wait until I have all the 12 signs. So before we move on to your sign, you can do the following. You can write in a paper like this. You can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 12 months, okay? And then you can have this. You can do this and this. Okay, you can have a hat if you like. I have a hat, but you can have any other thing, and then you can, just do a little bit. This cut every, month or every number. You could cut them, and you can put them on this hat. Put them on the hat, okay, or any other thing, and you can tell your guardian angel, please choose for me which is the most relevant month for me. Which is the message within this reading that I'm seeing, which is the message within which is the most relevant month for me. Okay? Guardian angel, please help me. Don't look, and just pick and then see what is the number that came out for you. Let's say number 11. So you pick November, okay? You don't pick November, you see the whole reading, but pay extra attention to November. As you did this for the month, you can do the same with the sun signs. This is my writing, it's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful, my writing? You do the same. So you have like here, you have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. You can cut them up again, like I'm doing. I'm cutting this, and you can ask the same. Let's say you have a Scorpio sun, a Sagittarius moon, and a Capricorn rising, for instance, and you see all of them, but you decide, and you can decide this more connected. If you're seeing your sun sign, you could pick any sign you're reading, but you do this once and you say, okay, guardian angel, what is the message in all the sun signs? What is the message in terms of love that most apply to me for the year 2017? It doesn't matter if you are the signs which I mentioned. Let's say that you pick, okay? You don't see, and then you pick, and let's say that the sign that comes up for you is Libra, and you have no Libra, for instance. You can see Libra as well, okay, as an additional message, okay? If it's a sign which you have already seen, if it's your moon sign, your Scorpio, your rising sign, your sun sign, okay. But if it's another sign, no, you can see that as well, okay? This is just an idea. You do whatever you like. And that's it. I hope you have a great love year. Bye-bye. Hello Pisces, this is your love forecast for the year 2017. I'm going to use the Lover's Path Tarot, and it's going to be 12 cards, one card for each month. Let's begin. in January 2017, Pisces, you have a major arcana card. You have the transformation card or the death card in traditional decks. If you are with someone, there's a big transformation in your love life. You move on to the next phase of your life. It could be marrying, it could be having a kid, buying a house, something like that. If you're single, you might meet someone and you might start a new relationship with this person. In February 2017, Pisces, you have the Prince of Staves or the Knight of Wands in traditional decks. You might meet, if you're still single, in February 2017, you might meet someone who's very enthusiastic, who's very passionate, and who wants to, very fiery type of nature and temperament, wants to start a relationship with you, and he or she might be from a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But maybe this is just a fling, just an adventure. He or she doesn't have really an intention of having a long-term relationship with you, or it's the other way around. You meet someone and you want to have a relationship with him or her. It's something, like for a month or so. If you've been together for a while, this might be like a romantic getaway sometime during February 2017. You travel together. Maybe this is like a romantic honeymoon or something like that, or like a trip that both of you take together, and you don't take the kids, just you, for those who have kids. And then in March 2017, Pisces, you have the Fortune card, or the Wheel of Fortune in traditional decks. So if you are partnered, some sort of drastic and sudden event that happens in outside will have a very positive effect in your relationship, whatever that event is. Imagine that one of you wins like a big lottery prize, and suddenly you get to buy the house and you feel more secure. And because you feel more secure, Pisces, you are more able to show and give love to each other. Whatever happens on the outside world, let's say, will have a very positive effect in your love life. For those who are single, maybe you might meet someone and fall in love out of the blue with this person, or someone might fall in love with you. In April 2017, Pisces, you have the Ace of Arrows or the Ace of Swords in traditional decks. This is the victory card. There's victory in your love life. There's victory in your romance. Romance doesn't matter if you're partnered for a very long time or you just partnered. There's some sort of victory in your love relationship. And if you're single, you have like clarity of action. You know exactly what to do in order to have the love that you want. And then in May 2017, Pisces, you have the Princess of Arrows or the Page of Swords in traditional decks. This might be a message that comes your way that gives you clarity about your love life, about your love nature, just dissipates, clears away any type of confusion that you might have had in the past concerning your love life. It doesn't matter if you're single or partnered. It also could be like you're exchanging messages if you're partnered with your spouse or love or partner. For others, it could even be like an argument of some kind. And again, there's like some sense of clarity concerning your love life, concerning the way you want your love life to be. And then in June 2017, it's you showing up. It's the King of Cups. So it could be someone from a water sign like you, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And if you're not with someone, someone might approach you, and this person might be very loving, might be very affectionate, might have deep love for you, deep feelings for you, and he or she might want to have a relationship with you. And this is a long-term relationship that he or she wants to have. This is a very emotionally present type of person, a wise person, a loving person, and he or she wants to have a relationship with you, or it's you who wants to have a relationship with someone, and it's you who maybe sent like a message the months prior to someone with whom you want to have a relationship with. If you and these are deep feelings. These are not feelings for like a week or a month. No. For those who have been partnered for a while, your love relationship keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And then in July 2017, you have the Six of Cups So if you are single, maybe some of you might start a relationship with a childhood friend. Maybe you reconnect with like a childhood boyfriend or girlfriend. Maybe you find someone whom you kind of feel like that he or she is like your soulmate. You know, you have like this immediate connection with him or her. If you're still single, you might be thinking in a very nostalgic way, in a very loving way about the past, probably about your childhood. And then, if you have been partnered for a while, maybe this is the month, July 2017, where you give more attention to your kids for whatever reason. That's the love that you devoted to your children, or you feel also, if you're partnered, you feel that you are with the best person ever, or you are very generous towards your partner. Your partner gives you something, or he or she is very generous towards you. And then in August 2017, Pisces, you have the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate card. So if you haven't met anyone, some of you might meet someone with whom you might initiate a relationship in August 2017. If you have been partners for a while, this is a confirmation that you are with your soulmate, you are with the best possible person, and you're very happy to be with him or her, and vice versa. And then in September 2017, you have a major arcana card, you have the Sacrifice or the Hanged Man in traditional decks. If you're single, you're pondering upon your love life, your love nature. You're thinking, what should I sacrifice of myself in order to have the relationship that I want to have? And should I sacrifice it? You're thinking about your love life in a different way. You're taking a different perspective upon your love life and what you can do and cannot do to have the love that you want to have. For others who are just been partnered or have been partnered for a very long time, I'm thinking like the ones who've been partnered for a short time. Maybe you ask something to make from the other person, you ask a sacrifice for the other person, but what you ask is almost unbearable. And if the other person doesn't have the strength to say no, your relationship will end. Or maybe the other person asks something which he or she shouldn't ask of you, a sacrifice that he or she shouldn't ask of you, and if you don't have the strength to say no, the relationship will end. If you've been together for a while, the sacrifice that you do could be of this type, like asking something unbearable from the partner, or vice versa. Or it could be something else. It could be like you make a sacrifice that will benefit your partner, or your partner will make a sacrifice that will benefit you. What type of sacrifice could this be? Maybe your partner got a job, a fantastic job, but he or she needs to move to another country, and then you follow him or her. So you have to sacrifice your own personal life, your own career to follow him or her. That type of sacrifice. But it could be something else. And then in October 2017, Pisces, you have the Four of Coins or the Four of Pentacles in traditional decks. If you are with someone for a short time or for a very long time, maybe the months prior there was a sacrifice that you were asked to do, and you had the courage. Some of you had the courage to say no, and because of that, the relationship continued and it has stability. This is stability within a relationship. You feel safe within this relationship. If you are single, you feel stable within yourself. Like you are stable within yourself, and you're okay if you haven't found anyone. For in a not so positive way of reading this card, it could be some of you could be very jealous, could be very possessive of the partner, or vice versa. Or you could be not showing your love, you could be holding on to your feelings, and you could be holding on to your possessions and not being generous towards the other person. If you're single, for instance, and you not be investing in him or her, and this is why you're single. There's many ways, because you don't want to invest emotionally and even materially on the other person or a possible partner, and this is why you're still single. Some of you, not all of you. Others, it's stability. In November 2017, you have the Ten of Staves. Some of you partnered, the passion is over, who are partnered. Doesn't matter if it's for a very long time or a short time. The 10 of staves tells me, or the 10 of wands tells me that the passion that you had towards the other person is over, like the physical part of your relationship. It's not as important as it used to be. If you've been partners for a short time, you've noticed that the passionate feelings that you had towards the other person have ended. Or if you are with someone, you also feel that this relationship is a burden of some kind, because you are the one who makes all the effort. You are the one who calls, you are the one who sets up meetings, stuff like that. You feel like everything is on you, and the other person doesn't do enough. Some of you, it might be the end of a burden connected with a relationship. If you're single, it could be that to you understand that passion is no longer important the way it used to be. It also could be understanding that you are no longer willing to sacrifice yourself and willing to make all the efforts in order to make a relationship succeed. It could be that as well. And then finally, in December 2017, Pisces, you have the Queen of Staves or the Queen of Wands in traditional decks. So if you're still single, it might be someone showing up in your life, and this person might be from a fire sign. Could be a man or a woman, because this is a very general reading. From a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, oh my god, Aries, and he or she might be very charismatic, very popular. Everyone wants to be around him or her. She's very fiery, or he is very fiery, very enthusiastic about life, is a leader of some kind, is admired by his talent or her talent. And maybe this person wants to have a relationship with you. Maybe this person is really passionate about you. And this relationship that this person wants to have with you is a long-term relationship. Or it's you. You are the one who maybe there's a burden lifted the month prior, and now you're finally free to live a passion with someone else, with someone who shows the passion to you that you want to feel, and then that you want to have, and you have a relationship with this person. That could be from a fire sign, and you greatly admire this person, her talent or his talent. If you're single, people are admiring you for your talent, for your creative talent. If you've been partnered for a while, maybe you understand that maybe your passion hasn't run out. You're still very passionate towards each other, and you find that out in December 2017, and you find new ways to be creative towards each other, to live your love in a creative way towards each other. So it ends well, it ends with passion, it ends with happiness in your love life. Okay, so this is the reading that I have for you, Pisces. Your love forecast for 2017. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.